So the path to Hogwarts is the first mission in this game. You start off on this strange island with the need to head over there. It's a very streamlined mission that runs pretty much on rails. It's easy enough to follow. But in case you need a guide, here's a quick one. This is the intro mission.
That's the path down below. This way.
So obviously you are required to follow Professor Fig, but you can go ahead sometimes.
Miriam wanted to focus on the center.
All we need to do is left click to cast a basic spell until we break it.
Excellent. That was a bit rougher than I'd expected.
You can see objects are highlighted. We can click to shoot at them. It's pretty easy. It's a nice little introductory mission.
Up there.
You can hit space to climb up near these objects on PC. Otherwise, just jump on other platforms.
We're close now.
So for this section here, we'll need to head across to the left, to the statue, which is marked for us, and investigate it.
Professor, this statue...
This may have been his home.
Off to the right is where we need to head next. Round the back, and to the section here.
That enchanted crystallized stone again.
Wander towards it, and we'll interact with it.
Merlin's name. After you.
And so begins a long tour into the Bank of Gringotts. This, I'll skip. At the entrance to the bank, we need to wander towards this door. And across to the right is the first loot. Now I think we may be baited inside. No, I can grab the chest here first. This I actually haven't opened on any run yet. 40 gold, not bad. We'll wander inside.
Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your
Now this is the first spell that you'll learn, Revelio. It reveals hidden objects around us. You'll see that you control this little icon, and simply all you need to do is point it in the direction it'll be traveling. Hit these QuickTime hotkeys that match the keys on your keyboard whenever you pass them. Obviously on controller, you'll be using your sticks for this, and the buttons. Just like that, we've learned our first spell, Revelio. We can hit R at any time to cast this, as it's a basic spell and will always be equipped, though that really comes later on.
try again.
So wander towards these shimmering objects, Revelio, and just like that, we see what's hidden.
Well, that's
This is one of the core mechanics of exploring Hogwarts.
lead the way.
We'll investigate, and we're taken to the darkness. Here's where we'll learn our second spell, Lumos. In this section, if we run, Professor Fig runs as well. We'll see glowing objects we need to run towards, and these will appear and disappear as we run around this section.
But on the floor...
We'll walk up to the statue and Revelio.
Perhaps you
So we'll now learn Lumos. Once again, very simple, only one button and a simple shape. Perfect. Lumos. Now we can hit 1 to cast our spell. Lumos will align the statue with the statue's reflection in the floor by walking around.
It does follow the light.
This is an optional spell. Later on you'll be swapping this out with other spells and customizing your loadout as you collect more. Protego, hit Q, and just like that we'll cover ourselves in a protective ball. This is another core spell that sticks with you always. In this section, we need to practice. In order to continue, they'll keep spawning forever and ever. Simply hover around until you see the Protego icon and hit it in a reasonable amount of time to protect yourself. Once again, and a third time. Now, there we go. Now we simply need to destroy them without basic cast, just spam all of them using Protego once in a while to distract them. Your last hit, the fourth hit, is a heavy hit and will oftentimes break enemies' casting cycles, causing them to not do anything. It's not the best to rely on, but it is one of the core combat mechanics.
Stay close.
Don't get too used to spamming, as later on we'll be comboing. We'll cast Lumos, and now the professor's gone. We'll simply run around with these little wisps, following them in the general direction. If you run too far away, it'll simply reset you back, and you'll need to run forwards once more. Once more, we'll line up some statues. Just note that Revelio to reveal them, and we'll need to run around to align them with Lumos. So, standing in front of all of them here, you'll see that these lines all join. This is where we need to stand. Perfect.
It seems I have no choice.
Now for the first solo fight. Now, we'll still destroy them with our basic cast, but soon we'll have some new combat mechanics introduced to us. Lumos, and now we'll find the professor. Once again, follow the wisps. We'll investigate, be shown a distant memory, and we'll wake up with Fig.
That's what you're seeing.
Now we've learnt about ancient magic, we'll eventually be kicked out and back to the real world, or at least a faraway location. Title card.
Thank you.
Now, time for sorting.
Genius, Nigelus.
For this, you'll need to answer these questions yourself to be sorted into the best class for you. Obviously, you can change this around if you don't like it.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle.
So quickly skipping through this, I'm now Slytherin. Great. We can hit escape to choose a different house if we don't like it, so you're not locked to just one, though do note this is the only time you can change it, as far as I understand. And now we're in the Slytherin common room. We'll head out into the main section here. Obviously, your common room will be different, and there'll be different people inside of it to introduce yourself to and talk to. I'll be skipping through these to play through in your own time. This is more just a guide of where to go and what to do. There we go. Having talked to everyone, we need to head out to Professor Weasley once more.
Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
And now we get our quest book, map, and everything else. We'll follow Professor Weasley, Revelio, and we'll pick up our first field guide page. You can read through these, though they're not too important. It's just bits of extra information to add to the story. If we open up our book here, we can learn about our level, see challenges, in this case we have to, field guide pages, and we can collect rewards here when we collect enough field guide pages from each of these sections of the land. For now, we can't get anything as a reward just yet. We need a second page to do so. You'll find pages all around the place with that small shimmering outline that appears and disappears when you get close to it. And here's our first shrine to teleport between. In this game, they're called Floo flames. When you run close enough to these, they'll activate, and as soon as you see the flame, you can teleport to this at any stage in the future. We'll open our map with M, where we'll see all of the different sections of the castle, for which we can click one and be given different Floo flames to teleport between. You'll collect these as you run around. For now, we'll click this section here, and use A and D to rotate the camera. We can hover over one and hit space to travel to it. Alternatively, you can just click them. Now to talk to Professor Fig. We've finally completed the first quest, and we can hit M to see new quests on the map as these yellow icons. Grey or black icons are side quests, but for now we need to find one of these and track it with right-click in this case. Welcome to Hogwarts, your first quest is now complete. So, thank you all for watching, my name's been Troubleshoot, and on to the other videos. I'll see you all next time. Ciao.